we want to lead with is this statement, which is promotion is about behavior, not output. And so let me first caveat that by saying that we're not saying that output doesn't matter. Output is like a baseline. You have to produce good quality, high quality software on time in order to get promoted. Like you need to do good work, right? That's the baseline. But actually, on top of that, in order to really get promoted, especially at the more senior levels, your promotion will be dictated not just by your output, but also by your behavior. And in some ways, your behavior is more important. And the explanation for this is that raw output doesn't scale. And what we mean by that is by the time you're a junior software engineer, the expectation is that you are able to write high quality code, right? Like you're able to actually write production level code, right? That's why you're hired as an engineer. But the thing is that if you think about, okay, well, that's how I'm being measured, I'm writing code, then in order to get promoted to a mid-level engineer and then senior engineer, and then think about like a staff or principal engineer, each level is expected to have like 2x or 3x the amount of impact. And so if you are purely looking at this from the perspective of how many lines of code did that person write, then you're going to get to the point where like a junior engineer writes 100 lines of code a day, but then a principal engineer is expected to write like 5,000 lines of code every day. And that's simply not possible. You cannot code that much. Raw output doesn't scale. And so that's why the way that you're able to sustain that much impact as a principal engineer is through behavior, right? So because there are only so many hours in a day, you have to utilize those hours in a more impactful way than just writing more code. You have to actually write frameworks, architectures, which allow other people to write code. That is really the mark of someone who is more senior. That behavior is exhibiting more senior behavior.